glass lid, I think. Why didn't it stay there? There we go. If I sound a little groggy, it's because I just got off of the second mutation of the COVID-19, or the COVID. Man, it's just like the most, it's perfectly summed up in that it's the pig and the bat spliced together. Like you're slothy and at times you take flight, but you're out of wind and you gotta just chill out, and the only time you're active is at night. You take on the characteristics of these animals. And then there was a part, you just feel very lethargic and you don't want to do anything. And it's almost like a week expectancy. A week and 3 days or something like that. 15 days to slow the curve. It was one of the most annoying viruses I've gotten ever. Just annoying. It's just like, oh man, I gotta wait. I gotta wait until Tuesday until this damn thing goes away. And then of course, me being the goon that I am, or idiot humble pie, I go on the one day, the last day of it, I'm still feeling a little like, you know, short-winded. I go outside, I uproot all these weeds and trees and vines in the backyard, trying to get something going there. And what happens? They catch me the ivy. It could be in the dead of winter, and I'll catch ivy. It's my arch nemesis, poison ivy. Poison ivy. Shit. So I got it on my face. That's why I got white baking soda on it. I got so many things going there for the poison ivy. The naphtha bar. My sister made some kind of soap, baking soda concoction. You know, the pink stuff. Oh, jeez. So COVID-19 was the most rinky-dink, annoying virus ever. It's like it's kind of made to. It was made. The virus, I think, was scripted to have it be that you just were lazy, lethargic. You didn't want to go to work. You didn't want to do anything. You just sat in bed and then watched. I must have watched all of Atlanta, the TV show. And even then, I was like, it's over? And it was the quickest TV show ever. It was the FX. I must have watched a couple of movies. I didn't want to do anything. It was like, it was a pain in the butt to even cook yourself some food, some soup or something. I must have ingested about half a jar of honey in that time period. But, you know, the first time that I got what I suspected to be the COVID-19 was even before it was announced here in the grand flag waving US of A. It was sometime in November, and it was like this was the thing. It was a 3-day period, and I watched Death Note, the whole thing, while having this incredible fever. And am I doing gas? Yeah, I'm good. So like, it was chills, like constant runny nose, sore throat, shortness of breath, and that was like one of the worst feelings I ever felt as far as the flus go. I've had another flu that was even worse than that, but then it was like, at the time, it was just the flu, but then it became COVID-19, you understand? So you know, yada yada yada. Here we are today. The COVID-19 is the most. Here, we'll just say this: it's the most pussiest of viruses, like ever. The second mutation here, it was just like, go away, you know, go, get out of here. Oh yeah, I watched Kill the Irishman. I must have seen that movie about 5 or 6 times. I still kind of have like this cough or shortness of breath. Just annoying, man. It's just a fucking annoying virus. Excuse my language. Just an annoying virus. It's you know. And who do we have to thank for that? Those jerk-offs that do the gain-of-function research. You know, Gates, Fauci, Obama administration. Not pick them all. Pick them, the Canadians. You know, pick them all, man. Goes back into the Middle East, the SARS epidemic. These jerk-off geniuses, you know, just wanted to create something to just slow down humanity. Be like, check yourself. Here, now you know what it feels like to be a pig in a bat for a week. You know, together, spliced. Like, who thinks of something like that? Unit 731? You know? Nazi scientists kidnapped, brought over here to U.S. People that don't even know this stuff, man. Or just go, oh, conspiracy. These are the most lamest people. They're lame ducks, man. We're at the point where everything is just out there. It's supernova. Everybody's got the intel. Everybody knows what's going on. It's actually annoying to talk to some people about this stuff. Because you hear the same things come up. Oh, transgender Olympics. Oh, did you see what Biden said? Oh, duh. It's just like, I can't wait to just pass by these people and be like, I'm out of here, man. I'm out. You know, just what they're doing to our children. Well, then don't participate. You know what I mean? This is the way it's gonna go. You know, it's not. You know, go ahead, complain all you want. Oh, they're censoring my contact, Jack Dorsey. So what? You know? Oh, the information, the truth is out there, but they're trying to suppress it. Yeah, they always do that. When did they never do that? Huh? Just annoying stuff to talk about. Oh, did you see what Biden said? Oh, you mean Obama? You know, well, come on. Call a spade, you know, like, it is what it is. It's just annoying talking about this stuff. And then you can't talk to plebeians about it because they are so well rested in their ignorance and bliss. They're like, they've become the new Hicks, you know? The latte sipping Starbucks, glancing at the WashPo, NY Times, the New Yorker, you know, pick any leftoid rag. These types, they've become the new Hicks, man. They just are living in a bubble. You know, what's our updates from last time I talked, you know? Of course, Ukraine. If you say anything about Ukraine, boom. Anything anti-Ukraine, boom, censored. Who cares? You know, that's the way it's gonna be. Putin and the UN relations, it's not a good one. The UN suck. The UN are the United Nations. Oh man, is there anything more corrupt? I don't know. Goodfellas, Casino. Any government. Oh, you know, and then you look at the footage that goes viral about the whole Ukraine thing, and you see the people there, the celebrities, you know, just filming this stuff that's like, it's all on site, it's all on the same site, you know. There's the white truck. The broken fence. Oh my god. And, you know, I mean, that's what it was with the COVID-19 campaign, you know? You know what I mean? You know, right? They just kept showing the same fucking footage of the doctors and the patients on the defibrillators. They kept showing the same thing. It was just like, that's what people are. They get the dose of the scarecrow fear gas, and you know, F it. They don't see anything else. They just see fear. Like you could present. You could have like somebody in the background with like strings coming out of the corner, you know, conducting this little like televised ceremony, and they still won't see that because it's green screen, you know, to them. It's all fear. They're dosed so heavy in it that it's like, what did they just say? And then everything is blind. They can't see a damn thing right in front of them. That's how many people drive their cars. It's like, they don't see the big picture. And that was one of the questions on the driver exam. It's like, yo, you gotta look at the big picture here, dude. You know what I mean? They don't see that. So then how could they see but like 5 feet in front of them? Or not even like that. It's a fully functioning PSYOP MK Ultra program they're running here. The people can't even assimilate right from wrong. And we live in the time now where it's a hyper-accelerator to that point that excuse me, there's gonna be a lot of that. Hyper-accelerated to that, like, nobody knows what's facts anymore. You could present facts. Like, you just watch something. You just gather all the facts. You could present facts to somebody, but it ain't enough. It's not enough. It doesn't exist as far as they're concerned, because there's a whole other subjective plane that then becomes the realm of facts. It's incredible. You know, it just gets even better and better every day, you know? So I don't know why anybody with the hell would participate in it. I barely watch any news. I don't watch any news. If you just go on the algorithm, shit just pops up, and then it's just like, oh, that. And then you pretty much got the story right there and then. What lame stuff. Well, I was reincarnated from Jimi Hendrix. Spirit Jimi Hendrix. This Electric Ladyland. I just heard this like just about like a half a month ago. I remember growing up, it was like all the teachers with the Osh Bagosh jeans. They always were like, oh, the greatest guitarist ever, man, is Jimi Hendrix. And then you were like, okay, I guess, you know, because you didn't really care about stuff like that. You were like, who is this? Oh, come on, you gotta bring the phone while I'm driving. I don't know where it is. I'm not looking for it. It's raining. Who is this calling me? Who is this paging me at 8:46 in the morning? Crack a dawn. So, if I wasn't reincarnated from Jimi Hendrix, then I don't know, man. The first time I heard him, there was a lady inside getting her baby aborted, and she was screaming, you know, and I think she did it with a coat hanger, and I was just outside the porch, just listening to Jimi Hendrix and reading, I think, Camus' The Plague, but I put it down, and I was like, it was a Jimi Hendrix first album experience. I'm listening to it, and it was just like, man, the way that this guy talks, the way that this guy plays, it's like a feeling, like a river, and that I can only compare to that, like I experienced mass dosage like a decade ago, where it felt like I was walking on water and clouds. And he like captures like the essence like perfectly. That like it gets mofos like me thinking that, yo, I actually came from Jimi Hendrix, or I was reincarnated as him. I listened to Electric Ladyland, 1983 Merman. When the hell was I born? 1983, you know? Have I ever identified as a merman? No, but I love dolphins. And I swim when I go and I do things. It's just like fluid. I mean, you had people that teach you that, Bruce Lee and such, but you just go, you just get into the current and you just go. You just go fluid. When you just sitting around doing nothing is when you die. And that's like the worst. That's like the worst for people like me. Unless I'm chilling. And then you chill in style. Because that's like, and there is no zodiac. That's what David Tibet said in that new album of his. There is no zodiac. I'm gonna stop thinking about it like that, the Scorpio and all this and that. Yeah, I love that I'm a Scorpio, but whatever, no zodiac. We're throwing that one to the pisser. But then it says in the zodiac that the Scorpio is one of the most chill types. Like I could be on a boat and I can chill with style, you know, underneath the sun on a Malibu beach set, like somewhere on a yacht. And that's like a lot of the Scorpio traits, you know, I got them, but like, whatever, no zodiac. So Jimi Hendrix just connects on a whole other level. And I never expected to really enjoy and actually connect with his stuff. Because it's just like, oh, Jimi Hendrix, you know, Joe Rogan, what does he say? He's the greatest guitar player ever. And you hear people, they've been saying that your whole life. And you're like, oh, he can play guitar with his teeth. Or he lit it on fire. Cool, whatever, you know. Neat, that's pretty cool. He's the greatest guitarist. But I don't really hear that. I hear like essence. Like this album right here. It's like Kanye connected with the dark essence of like his mother passing. The best type of artists are able to do this. They are able to present you with this sort of like mediation of an image or a feeling, or no, a mediated image, whether it be through like, you know, music or picture, and then tap into the essence and then have it be there. Then sort of you have to like go whoa beyond the veil to actually get into that realm of creativity. So Jimi Hendrix accomplishes this very well, and it's pretty crazy. This is the first time I ever heard that album. It was just like a month ago, because that's what I do. I do things like that. It's like you know, you could go and listen to some of these albums online. I only do it for obscure ones, but like big ones, it's like I'd rather just like see when it comes down the line if it's needed, you know. So, you know. And there's also the Jimi Hendrix dream I've had. I've had celebrity dreams. Celebrity types are in my dreams. Jimi Hendrix and I were driving down a Pennsylvania Turnpike, and he's like, I don't remember. I think he's in the passenger or he's behind the wheel, but he's playing it. He's got a guitar in his lap, and he's like just doing a little thing with it. And the car, and I think we're both wearing fur coats, and it just looks like an ordinary day outside, except that the car is on fire. The engine is on fire. There's flames. Some of them look pixelated and 2D like, and then others looked real. And the car was on fire, and we were just chilling, just driving and just chilling. And eventually I woke up and I was like, oh, whoa, Jimi Hendrix was chilling with me while the car was on fire. I don't remember what he said, but we were just chilling. What, I've talked to Kanye. I had nothing to say to Kanye in a dream. He was not, I went to a trailer that he was at for some sort of big spectacular premiere, art show, fashion show, / movie / music project / whatever he's doing. Combined them all. Went to the trailer, and there's, you know, Kanye West, and I was just like, hey, it's really nice to meet you finally. I don't have anything to say to you. And that was that. And he just looked at me like, you know, I met G-Unit and the G-Unit towers when it was like the prime, you know, the prime group gang was involved. You know, I talked with Lloyd Banks. I don't remember what it was, but I actually pitched an idea to 50 Cent. I got it written down. I got a whole notebook of journal stuff. Ashley Judd, in my dream, told me she was my cousin. And I was like, then I woke up in the morning, I looked at a photo of her, I was like, man, okay, we kind of look alike. Just picture me without the beard and the white stuff on my face from poison ivy.
I get a fast. You feel a way, they can pull up and give me my do something while if I feel like you press me. Nah, I get a fast, see? You feel a way, they can pull up and give me my do something while if I feel like.
It's crazy how we live in a world where, like, and people just do and say things without actually going past the surface level of it. And it's always been like that, of course. But it's just amazing because everything is out there for you. There's people that are constantly investigating. I mean, what else do you do as a human? Is to investigate the wonderment, the strange beauty of this world. And of course, it's stranger things when it's controlled, framed, and deposited as a junk pile in front of you to make heads or tails of. Nothing on the television is real. That is a fact. Nothing on the television is real because just like that movie, man, you couldn't handle the truth. You could not handle the truth if it was right there square in front of you. Area 51, if you saw it, if you were in that base, you wouldn't be able to handle it because all of your expectations would be goodbye. Dead air. Just figured, go ahead and post something, make a quick video. So, check off the weak-ass COVID-19. Still is like a thing. Oh man, this truck. Third lane, man. I hate when these people do this. They go, this third lane it's dying. It's like, and I gotta do this thing where I hug it. So it's like, no, you're not allowed going past. Chill out. I had a hair on my chin. Chinny chin chin the whole time. How come you didn't say nothing? How come you didn't tell me? Yeah, too much dead air here. Well, there's no, but that's not a bad thing. Just imagine that, like you just tuned into the TV and it was just dead air. That's like that's like the, what, the death knell? for transition to broadcast, psychic television. Television. Tell a story. Everybody gather here by the campfire. You know, people know this stuff, but it's just like when Disney Plus comes on, it's like, ah! You know, the eyes get big and then they get all goofy. And they get the big ears. And they get the big sound. You know, they get superheroes blowing up stuff. But then like within like 5 minutes, virtual signaling every single political opinion within like a 3-minute period, 5-minute period. All the dialogue. I don't know why people still watch that stuff. Oh, they get clues or something from it. Because all of it is like orchestrated, CIA, it's the feds are on it, the CIA are on it. And the feds are, man, they're like, anytime there's a hot topic, they're in it. COINTELPRO, you know, the history of that, Jackson Pollock, you know, they made him a thing. Sorry, Jackson Pollock, you were never ever good, dude. You just like did this with a paintbrush. And then the CIA was like, oh, this is incredible. This is the type of thing that we need to propel us into the stratosphere of forward-thinking artists. You know, that America's modernity is just that. It is action through painting, through just even splotches of paint onto a canvas. You know, that's what art is. You know, it's a CIA front. When's the last time that anything, man? You know, the art world sucks. You know, if you're a part of it, then you're probably making a lot of money, and well, you don't think it sucks, but like to us outsider people, the art world is just like there's nothing artistic about it. There has never been. When is the last time, man? When they did the Jackson Pollock COINTELPRO thing, man, they did all them art zines saying this is the new art. Meanwhile, Russia's doing like realism, neo-realism or something, like painting workers and situations where they're working and presenting the grittiness of that, like Gustave Courbet or something, but like kind of choppy. So America's like, okay, you know, we're gonna do this thing. Nowadays, I couldn't even tell you what was hot nowadays. The last thing that was on my radar was the Jeff Koons skull, the rhinestone skull or whatever, the crystal skull. And that's like right out of a movie of Indiana Jones. It's high, cheap art, cheapo art, you know. No, it's Damien Hirst. Jeff Koons is the pop artist balloon guy who sucks as well. And then, you know, it's like, who cares anymore, you know? People can't even present any kind of depth in like a face-to-face. And that's the majority, you know? There is no more depth. The depth is now within a screen of a screen of a screen screen. You even catch yourself sometimes. You just say the scripted words, and then it just makes the event go as predestinedly planned, as MK'd planned as it is. But you can't speak the angel language in like in a social setting. If you do, you look crazy. You can't speak angelic. You can't speak cryptic or prophetic. And even then, when you do, how is it received on deaf ears? If you were a poet and you were not just writing this down and you were just spraying it spraying it as a dart into somebody's visible crafted defense firewall. But we don't even have firewalls to evade all these downloadable apps, mind viruses, movie pitches, tropes, things. That's again, the idea of is that just overwhelms people that initially had the firewall built and were able to deflect pattern recognition and then able to key in any kind of mysteries, or at least go down that mystery path. Excuse me. But you participate in that blankety blank LA blue pill world. There was a show, it was called The Boys on Amazon Prime. The guy confuses the blue pill with the red pill, basically just shucking it off. And it's no, if you watch the movie, you know that the red pill is the one that you take to get into beneath all that rubble of crap that is the Matrix. The blue pill is just go to sleep, dude. And they handed the blue pill out for the jab. They handed blue pills out. You can't make this stuff up. So the guy intentionally confuses the red pill with the blue pill, and he is self-aware. He goes, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know which is which." But that is the point. It's to dilute your thinking, to be fuck it, who cares? You don't know anything. But the red pill is the one that you take to get away from all that shit and into further shit, where there's then you just realize you've got these giant Japanese constructed robots that is trying to fly around and inject its scorpion tail into your neck, then plug you out, put you in a 5-star hotel and eat a lobster and I don't know, what's the fanciest type of steak? I don't know. Give you a ribeye and give you a happy ending. That's what the robots want to happen. The metaverse, you can live forever as long as you want to be a downloadable app. Truly disgusting stuff. But the narrative is that you're the kook or you're the crazy one that wants to die and face the internal darkness or God, whatever you think it is. And then God, you can't even describe, you can't even begin to phantom what it is. Try and put an image together. They, for whatever reason, it's the old white guy with a beard. On Twitter they have God. The Twitter white old dude with a beard. Whatever. I don't know where the hell that image came up. The one of Satan, it's he's got the slim goatee and the perfectly shaven mustache, and he's got the kind of slanted eyes, and he's a little bit fat, or he's not, and he wears coattails. Where did these images come from? They just was put in your brain. I would rather go towards darkness, and just absolute darkness, than be a part of some sort of simulation where Mickey D's is running ads and you had to buy stuff. What's a damn show on Amazon? I could only get through just a couple of just in the background. It was disgusting. they rent you out in a fancy hotel in the afterlife, and you die in this fancy hotel, but you still gotta pay for stuff, and you know it's just disgusting. It's like, ew, you want to be in a computer game? No, thank you. I'm pretty sure we were not meant to go into a computer game and live that life. But hey man, people play Sims on their day off, you know? Weird. But then hey, you know, reality is so like boring and mundane that people will jump into the metaverse head first and then later regret it. Or maybe they're so like distanced from their bodies that they'd rather be just like they'd rather be programmable through admission. Like, go ahead and you know, design my app face with my hair looking a specific kind of way, you know? But not this white stuff on it. Computer world. I can see the appeal of it. I can see people going into it. They're just like, is this? I mean, it is designed like to continue to fail. Like some succeed to succession. It's a very like tricky path that involves a lot of just you know, the whole Messianic thing, you know, believe 90% of what I say, 10% is the truth, you know, sort of thing. Or is it 110%? Getting rich off of just ideas that have been like long runs. You know, got like short legs at this point. That's why computer world taking over, Jack. In this time period, yeah, the psychological war, the spiritual war is very much like the forefront. Is that you're to be so convoluted and distorted that like gone are the days of like of a philosopher, like a philosopher in the stone. Philosopher just questions. Like, gone is them days. Like, these are the answers. This is like the reset, the preset, the notions that which you're going to follow into this brave new world, which is like absolutely not brave at all, because there's nothing brave about dejecting. There's nothing brave about dejecting it. There's nothing brave about it. You know, the divide, the loneliness. Like here, you're into politics, right? What sort of political party like condones, claps on the separation of the family? Oh, I'll tell you, one that wants nothing but like destruction of the family. Families were supposed to be close. They're supposed to be like this. That like a family was the strongest tribe. Now it's just, you know, it's all separated. I mean, I got stories here. I got plenty of stories where like but somebody just, oh, you're not gonna get jabbed. Well, you're not allowed to the wedding. You're not gonna get jabbed. where you can never see me again, you know, these type of people. Now, if your political party is behind that, then what is you really supporting? Like, that's absolutely gross. That's like, come join the cult. Join our cult, you know? You don't need to question why anymore. We'll give you the answers. You'll like it. You want to know how high to jump? We'll tell you when. We'll tell you where, when and why, where. Oh, you're feeling absent, the absence of God? Well, we have just the thing for that. Didn't you ever feel like you were alone? And that no one around understood you? Well, we do. Glad you. We understand you. That feeling that you're feeling right now, heat, that is just the right feeling. That outrage. Yes. Yes, now we've tapped on something. We want you to be restless, hateful, full of rage. Boo, 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 boo. Get the marching band in the back playing some notes. We did it, Joe! Yeah, separation of the family. That was always a good idea. But it just speaks to the people that are separated or succumb to that. Like, I guess you never wanted a family to begin with. If you're gonna let like some geriatric 88-year-old and some woman cosplaying as like being black, who's actually their parents from India, and their just whole shtick is just facade. It's just mirage. If that's how you see yourself, then I guess self-deception is something that you don't deal with. I guess self-deception is like just it's more of a safe game. Some of us are able to go Leonardo DiCaprio with it, you know, Tommy Costigan. You grew up this one way and you know the other way. Like you know both ways pretty well. Like you can hang with the very, very well off. But then you can also slum it in like the broken, shattered shards glass part of the world. You can do both. And you can do them real well, that no one can tell otherwise. And that's that whole yin-yang duality thing. I guess some people are able to see that, to do